Let me tell you now about one of the RE4ORM's key features, which is the Free4orm Filter and its LFO. Here I have created a cello wave shape based pad patch which I will want to further shape with the Free4orm Filter. The filter is enabled by clicking here and offers us 5 modes: low pass, high pass, band pass, notch and peak. The frequency and resonance of the filter are adjusted using these two little knobs. And they can be modulated with the Free4orm LFO enabled here. And they are modulated in an opposite manner, so as the curve goes up, the frequency will rise and the resonance will fall, and vice versa. This works like this in positive modulation mode, as the amount control is bipolar, so right of the 12 o'clock position, this will work as I just described, and in negative modulation amount mode, as the curve raises, the frequency will fall, but the resonance will raise. Play around with this, you'll get the hang of this pretty quickly. And the speed of the modulation is controlled with this. The direction of the LFO can be changed using this drop down. It can go either forward or ping pong. And we'll get to play once mode in a second. The modulation speed can also be synced to project tempo, in which case the speed knob determines the length of the whole cycle in beats. Pay attention to the display here. It offers us up to 8 beats, 2 bars of cycle time, so you can do some cool rhythmic modulations with this, especially with some of the default content we have prepared as the skyline. Or some pulse mods. Some gated stuff. And you can also draw your own waveforms, as with the additive oscillator, either in drag mode, this icon here, including the modifier keys, Shift for a section repeat, or Command or Control in Windows to clip the waveform, or in complete free draw mode, this icon, where you can freely draw your own shape. And this is where the play once mode comes in, because now the Free4orm LFO can be used as a free draw envelope. So if we have a bass patch, we can draw a wobble, and this will retrigger and play once on every note we play. Or a multi-segment envelope. By right-clicking, you can clear the shape or click Surprise Me for some random result. If you have something with some erratic changes, you can use this button to smooth the changes, which will also smooth out the transition between the cycles end and start, which will prevent from the frequency parameter suddenly jumping as the cycle is completed. And you can also sharpen the changes with the second button. When you come up with something you like, as with the additive oscillator, you can right-click on the name, enter a name, and save it, and it will be available from the user presets dropdown. And the last thing is this little guy here. When this is enabled, the Free4orm LFO will run regardless of what you are playing, so it will just cycle in the background, modulating whatever you play. And if this is disabled, then it will retrigger on every note, and as you play legato, it will run and stop when you let go of the last note you're playing. So this gives you some additional modulation flexibility. So as you can see, the Free4orm filter and its LFO are a powerful tool you can use in a number of ways, starting with standard filter modulation to some tempo synced rhythmic filter mod, and using it as a free draw one-shot envelope. So explore this and make some cool modulations.